All right, y'all. So we're back. We got to do some silicone. So what I did was, I put a line right here. That way I know exactly where that tip is, because you can get lost when you're just siliconing, because you see how it just moves around. And we do have a Milwaukee caulking machine, which is way better for these jobs, because you know you just get a perfect bead. So I'm gonna start right here on this one. So this one's gonna be a little difficult because I have to kind of come down with it. I'm gonna try to do it in one piece, but if I can't, then I'm just gonna have to half it, you know. So I have it set on lowest setting. That way I just get a perfect bead. It takes about 8 seconds for it to start dispersing some silicone. 4, about 3, 2, 1. All right. Now it started. So what we want is just a bead of silicone. Nice and slow. There's a little inconsistencies. Oh. Nice pressure. So we're gonna have to half it here. All right, so we're gonna have to half it because there's just no way that I'm gonna be able to do that. Right here, it looks like it dried up a little bit. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, so that's dry silicone in the actual gun that came off of it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna grab a wet towel when it's like this right here. Look, when it's kind of messed up right here, you're gonna grab a wet towel. This is a wet towel. Come down like that, kind of patch it up, run it across your finger. Smoothing it out with the towel again. All right, so that's better. I did put a bit too much silicone around here, but it's fine. I'm just slowly with my finger, just kind of smoothing it out a little on areas where I see there's a little bit of a gap. You don't want to use your finger too much, because you're not gonna get like a straight, you know, clean line, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get a straight, clean line. Make sure you always have a wet towel in hand to get some of this clear caulking out. All right, so we're gonna come down towards the middle now. We're gonna start here again. Come down here. Start here again. Takes about 8 seconds for it to come out on the lowest setting. We're gonna apply pressure onto the gun. Apply pressure. That way we get a clean, smooth line. Apply that pressure. That's what's gonna get that clean line. By applying the pressure. There we go. So that's what we want. Come here. We want like a really smooth, just kind of bead. It is a little shaky. I'm on the ladder, so I kind of shook a little. Right here is perfect. Right here is a little shaky, Now, regardless, this is all aesthetics, right? But I'm kind of a aesthetics guy. I really tried making it look perfect. This is an okay job, but we'll go around this bottom area. Hopefully, and this one I should do perfectly because I'm not on a ladder, you know? So, start in this corner. Takes, again, like 5 seconds to this thing come out. Apply pressure on the gun. All right. Just has to be a bit of a bead of silicone, not too much. There we go. Look at that. Look at that bead of silicone. It's barely noticeable, and that's what we want. We want it to be barely noticeable. Right here is a bit too much, you see? That's too much. This is better. Right here. That's way better. So now we're gonna start on this one. Remember to apply pressure. And I have that Sharpie mark on there, so I know exactly where I'm going. You see, I'm going a little faster now. Kind of just applying that bead. That's what we want. We want that bead of silicone. I'm gonna try to make my whole way down here. A whole bead of silicone. I can't make it, so I'm gonna stop. I made it pretty far. Yep, that's pretty good. That one came out a lot better, not too much silicone. Now we stopped about right here. So we're gonna start up again. You see how it's shaking? Wait until it presses it on. Look, it's gonna start pressing. Look, it locked in place. Now we go. All right, now we go down. Just a bead of silicone. There we go. So to clean up some of these spots right here, this one looks like it's a little bit too much, so we're gonna kind of grab our finger, smoothing it out a little. Just be careful not to get it on the film, like not to look so ugly, right? The whole purpose of this is to make it look clean. This bottom one's beautiful. Right here, let's grab some of this up. Right here you can tell there's a little gap, and you just slightly grab it. I'm not applying too much pressure, kind of hovering over it. I'm not pressing it at all. I'm literally hovering over the silicone. And then I have some here. I'm hovering over the silicone. Right here, there's a bit too much. Hover over it. There we go. That's not bad right here a little bit. Let's hover over it. There we go, kind of smoothing it out. Remember, this is all aesthetics. As long as there's a bead there, it's gonna be fine. But me personally, I want it to look nice. We want it to look nice. You know, that top part does not look nice, so I'm gonna fix that up. About that, I mean, yeah, it's not what I want it to be. I want it to have this look where you can barely see it, right? Just this nice invisible. If you see that, you can't barely see it, but right here, you know, it's a little bit too much. Right here, you can't see it. That's what we want. Let's go back up. Now let's do this last one. This one should come out perfect because, you know, it's not such a tall window. Now going a bit fast. All right, I think we can make it. All right, we made it. So that one turned out pretty good. Yeah, this one turned out really good. So yeah, that turned out beautifully. So we're just gonna clean up these edges right here. Remember, I'm not pressing on it too much, I'm hovering over it. Let's look at this one right here. I'm hovering over it. I am not pressing. I'm just kind of slightly hovering, and it makes it look really clean. Doesn't that look better? Just looks a lot cleaner. But yeah, so that's how you do it. That's how you use the caulking gun to silicone the edges. And remember, this will help you a ton. And this is a 30-minute rain ready. So it's a cloudy day right now, so I made sure to get this one just in case it rained. And yeah, so thanks for watching. This is Uvo Window Films, and you know the saying goes, right? Uvo Window Films, done once, done right.